Terrible.
My favorite is when an apolitical guy, when an apolitical person's like, yeah, actually, I don't even care for politics, but honestly, Trump. Oh, that's sick. People get so mad at that. They get so upset.
Funny?
Yeah, I mean.
This, on the other hand, might be new. Oh, yeah, it is. Dems say attack on Trump because she's pregnant. Dems say attack on Trump was funny or fake.
It was just kind of like, I don't know. I mean, I guess it wasn't like funny, but it was like.
Dude, this is awesome because, again, another self-own. Another self-own. It's like, oh, wow, look at all these people who hate the former president. Like, what are you doing? Okay, yeah, I mean, we know. Yeah, people despise Donald Trump so much that he almost got, and everyone's like laughing about it.
I don't know. I mean, it was kind of funny, let's be honest.
It didn't really bother you that much?
It doesn't really bother me. I wasn't the one who got shot, so.
If you could say anything to President Trump, what would you say?
Think before you speak. Our presidents, former presidents, they are too protected to let anything like that slip up for something to have happened.
So do you think this was fake, as in like Trump orchestrated this thing for his own well-being in the... You think that Trump did this to himself?
Yeah, he probably set that up.
Okay. And why would he do that?
All the campaign and...
That's so funny. He got the greatest shooter of all time to shoot him right in the ear as he was like moving his head. But yeah, all this shows is that like people hate him so much that they're like, yeah, it's probably fake.
You feel me? Publicity and all that.
If he moved like an inch, his brain would be everywhere. Right. You think he would risk that?
I mean, we live in America, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, possibly.
Did you guys hear about what happened on Saturday to President Trump?
Yes.
All over the news.
Okay. Yeah. What was your initial reaction?
I mean, I was at work. I was just at work, minding my business, making my boba tea. And I didn't know about it until my boyfriend picked me up, and I was like, oh, okay.
It didn't.
Someone said, why does everything have to be a conspiracy all the time? Why can't some things just be? No, you can't have that. You cannot have that, chatter. It has to be a grand narrative always.
It really bother you that much?
It doesn't really bother me.
So why didn't it bother you that much?
I don't know. I'm not into politics. Not really into like. I almost called. Wait, I forgot his name.
Biden?
No, Trump. Trump was the one who got shot, not Biden.
Yeah, he got shot here, remember? Yeah.
No,
Oh my gosh, you forgot Trump's name. Oh God, I love America. We are not gonna make it out. We are so lost, dude.
It's not really like into the politics, and I mean, like, it doesn't. I wasn't the one who got shot, so.
Are you usually that like nonchalant, carefree when anyone gets shot?
Not really, because if it was like my mom or my boyfriend, I'd be like, yeah, like y'all better not. Who was it? Like I would fight for them, but
President Trump is like, eh.
He's not our president now. He's a former president, so.
Yeah. Would you feel differently if it were Biden who got shot at?
No, I still probably wouldn't care. Not my family, not my man, don't care.
What was your initial reaction to what happened to President Trump?
I was really shocked, like that would like happen. I thought, I don't know, it was just crazy.
Yeah, it's like, how did they allow this to happen?
Right.
Yeah. How do you think they allowed this to happen? Like, what the heck? Who messed up here?
I don't know, probably just like not being very controlling over guns and just like, yeah.
Oh, you think it was like gun control issues that let this happen?
Yeah.
Since I am officially back in the game, I'm going to need your support to keep these videos coming. If you like what you see and want to support me and pay for my babysitters, because I used to just need security, now I need babysitters along with security, you go to patreon.com/Caitlin Bennett and sign up to support my work. You'll be entered into a Facebook group where you can chat with me one-on-one.
Why would anybody want to do that? Like, who the f would want to do that, actually?
And how it was processed there. What was your initial reaction to finding out what happened and how it was processed?
It was a distraction.
It was a distraction?
That's what I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go more into that.
Like, I think it was just something to take us off that focus or put us on that so that we can not see what's going on behind the scenes. Whatever that is.
A bait and switch.
Whatever that is. I don't know, but yeah, that's one of my my ideas.
So who do you think was put up to the, wanting the distraction to be done? Do you think this was like a hired type of thing?
I think it might be just the media. I'm not going to say it was either one of the candidates. I think it might be the media just trying to take our mind off of what we need to be focused on, and that is who are we going to put to run this country?
And
honestly and truly, because
policies are being snuck in.
Exactly. And I feel
That's right. Jake Tapper attempted to assassinate Donald Trump. God, I love America so much.
like because our presidents, former presidents, they are too protected to let anything like that slip up for something to have happened. I just feel like it's the media is behind taking our focus off of what we need to focus on, and that is the issue at hand for our country.
Did you guys hear about what happened to President Trump on Saturday?
Yes.
Yes. What was your initial reaction?
I thought it was fake. Yeah, fake news for sure.
Yeah? You thought it was fake?
Yeah, I think it's fake.
You still think it's fake?
Yeah.
Okay. I've never heard someone with that opinion. Just break that down like 30 seconds for me.
I just don't believe that the Secret Service and all that will let somebody even get in the vicinity to do something like that.
Yeah,
So,
that's weird.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
Anything to add to that?
I mean, it's because we have this idea that like law enforcement is like super competent from television. And even I was shocked at how bad the Secret Service was in this situation, because they're not like regular law enforcement, you know what I mean? Pretty wild how badly they fucked up.
Nah, not really.
No, not really. So do you think this was fake, as in like Trump orchestrated this thing for his own well-being in the... You think that Trump did this to himself?
Yeah, he probably set that up.
Okay. And why would he do that?
All the campaign and, you feel me, publicity and all that. He probably just did that to, you feel me, put some more shine on him or something. I don't know.
Okay.
They weird.
Okay. So you think...
This is cringe. Her interviewing normies just trying to enjoy their summer and time at the beach. Ain't nobody give a shit about this. No, that's the reason why I think it's funny. She's like trying to own people with this kind of content, right? And being like, look at how Democrats are so conspiratorial. Which, by the way, we don't even know if they're like Democrats or not. But that's the way she's trying to present it. They're black equals Democrat, right? But the entire time, it's just people being like, yeah, I don't really give a shit. Donald Trump was shot. He sucks. Like, yeah, I don't really care. Yeah, he sucked. Fuck him. They just don't care.
Is he also like trying to put himself in jail with these trials and stuff?
She asking you the question, bro.
Passing it to you.
Nah, I don't think he's doing it to himself. But things happen.
Do you disagree with him?
Nah, not necessarily.
Okay.
Anything can happen. So.
You think someone would risk their life to win a campaign and get shot live in the head on national TV? Because it was if you move.
This is really hard to watch. Why? Like 10,000 people left, I think, since I started watching this video. They're like so upset. Who cares? As silly as she's incredibly cringe. These guys literally could not be bothered. Just think about the underlying sentiment there. Okay. Think about the underlying sentiment. She's trying to craft the narrative here. That's one thing. But ultimately, absolutely zero people give a f. HasanAbi is so annoying. Absolutely nobody gives a f about Donald Trump being shot. And the ones that do care about it are literally the ones that are like, yeah, it was probably self-imposed, self-inflicted.
Moved like an inch, his brain would be everywhere. Right. You think he would risk that?
I mean, we live in America, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, possibly.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Any other?
Yeah, also hardline news frogs, literally when I deviate a little bit in tone from news, will just be like, I'm gonna go, I put a toaster next to my bathtub. It's over. Like, we're not doing hardcore news coverage. Steve Kornacki is not on screen. I'm gonna go end it all.
Other explanation that it could be, or you're like, nah, this is Trump did this?
Until I hear otherwise, no.
Did you guys hear about what happened Saturday to President Trump?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. What was your initial reaction?
I don't know. I actually couldn't believe it. Like, I couldn't.
Funny. I was just like surprised. I was just what the, like, that's just like crazy.
Yeah. You said it was kind of funny?
Yeah. I mean, it was just kind of like, I don't know. I mean, I guess it wasn't like funny, but It was like, no. I mean, it was kind of funny, let's be honest.
I was just like, what the hell?
And we knew that, like, this was going to be merch. Like, it is everywhere.
There's already t-shirts about it of him, like, doing the thing with the bleeding.
Like, blood all over his face.
Yeah.
Like, they missed.
Yeah.
They missed.
How did they miss? Yeah. How did they miss?
I don't know if there's
like, it was right here. That was so close.
Any different sentiments out here?
My reaction's more like, how do you miss the shot?
Yeah. Like, how did he miss it?
You know.
She's so excited. She's like, yeah, I got him. Not realizing that there are millions of people who share this sentiment. Like, I mean, millions. Okay. It's like, oh my God, they want the former Republican president to be dead. And it's like, yeah, they do. They do. Like, they won't take matters into their own hands or anything like that. They're not Republicans after all. Ironic because the shooter was a Republican. But having said that, yeah, they're like, yeah, he sucks. Wishing death on anyone is crazy. I feel like people chilling on the beach are probably not the best target for these questions. I mean, dude, wishing death on anyone is crazy, but Trump is not anyone. Like, you're talking about a former leader of the United States of America. Why do you think they need to have security detail at all times? Like, what do you mean? It's because they have a lot of enemies, okay? They're very powerful people, and they kill a lot of people, and they upset a lot of people in that in the time frame that they're running for president and are the president, not running for president. Like, you're making it seem like this is a dude working the cash register at your local grocery store or something. It's like, yeah, that'd be up.
I mean, you have a whole area full on rally of like Republicans that are always like pro guns and stuff. Yeah. And they're always like hyping up their guns and stuff. So I'm just wondering, how did he miss the shot? You know, he just like nicked his ear a little bit. I mean, I feel awful, you know, they got hurt and whatever, you know, but it's the first time the Simpsons have been wrong. That's all I'm saying.
It's the first time the what?
The Simpsons have been wrong.
The Simpsons have been wrong. That's very, very interesting. So elaborate more on you're saying like the Republicans are always hyping up their guns and stuff. How does that relate to someone trying to the president or the former president?
If he had a clear shot, lining it up.
So you're saying he should have been able to get it?
Yeah.
And do you think he was a Republican?
I think they confirmed that he was. Yeah, they confirmed.
Oh, dude, dude. She's right. Oh no, this is Caitlin Bennett's worst nightmare. A person that actually knows what they're talking about. Okay, this is my favorite type of Boo Boo Bennett videos because like she's always like, what do you think? Are you wishing death on the president? Right? And then they'll be like, yeah, I am. What are you gonna do about it? And you're like, do you know if the person is shot and the president is a Republican? It's like, yeah, no, that was confirmed. Don't say it. I'm going to poop my pants.
The person it was like a young guy. It looked like, he was like 20 years old. But maybe he could have hit the shot. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I don't care for politics either. Yeah. I think both options are terrible.
My favorite is when an apolitical guy... When an apolitical person's like, yeah, actually, I don't even care for politics, but honestly, Trump. Oh, that's sick. People get so mad at that. They get so upset.
But honestly, like, it's just shocked that he even got attempted to be shot at in the first place.
Are you guys voting in a couple months?
Us, yeah,
us three are. Okay. All right. Does this sway your vote at all?
I don't really know. I don't know really. I don't pay attention to politics much, so I don't know.
I don't know if it's fake news. Michelle Obama might be running.
Bro, shut up.
We talked about this last night. We talked about it last night.
Would you vote for her?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I have to look into it more.
Yeah.
We're not registered yet.
Yeah, not a
woman in there that's not an old white man.
I would love to see that.
Oh, we got a couple Kamala Harris voters. We got a couple Kamala Harris voters in the chat. Hey, line them up. Line them up.
What?
It's too hot. I live here too. It's too hot. Okay. You ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, gosh. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
All right. We're getting people's reactions, initial feelings to what happened to President Trump on Saturday. When you saw what happened, first of all, do you know what happened?
I do.
Okay. Well, that's the first step, right?
I know supposedly what happened.
Oh, that word. I like that word you used there. So,
I'm probably the wrong person for you to answer about this.
Oh, no. This is fine. So, why do you use the word supposedly?
Because I'm a realist, you know what I mean? And, when I see real things, I feel them. When I see fake things, I feel that too. So it just seemed unreal to me.
Okay. In what way?
It's so demoralizing to see how stupid the average citizen is. They're not stupid. They just don't give a f about what goes on in the realm of politics because they feel something that is objectively true. They don't give a f. No matter who you vote for, things don't seem to change in a positive direction. And that's it. It's kind of like that classic Reddit meme of like dumb guy. And then at the peak, you have like the person who's really stupid. And then on the other side, you have the brilliant guy. And both the dumb guy and the brilliant guy are actually right. They're correct on their position. You know, it's kind of like that. The bell curve. Yeah, the bell curve meme that people use. Ultimately, that is the major reason as to why people are not invested in politics. Don't touch it with a 10-foot pole. It's not because they're stupid. It's not because they're stupid. It's because they're just stupid on this issue. You know what I mean? And they're stupid on this issue because they just don't think that this changes their life at all. And in some respects, they're not wrong. You know, they got bills to pay. They got a job to do. They got a job to do. And they also personally are enjoying their time off. They're just uninformed, you know?
Give me some more.
Now, hold on now, because we are talking about Trump. So,
right.
So don't, I ain't gonna say my name over here. I don't want to look up.
No, no one knows who you are.
So
right.
He's the coolest, so we leave it alone.
Yeah. Well, I love Donald Trump myself.
Okay.
We love Trump.
You love Trump.
However, the shooting was a point of the world to wake up and see that no one's untouchable from getting shot at.
Wow.
And it's crime everywhere in the world. So when we see it at a high stage of Donald Trump getting shot at in broad open daylight, we have to know that the devil is real busy out here in this world, and we got to protect each other. And it actually show unity that's going to come between us eventually, because God brings unity anyway. So Donald Trump being shot was a reality check that anyone can be touched. However, and nevertheless, when he first got, didn't see nothing blow off his ear, but all of a sudden when he goes down,
dude, this is my favorite type of person. Guy who's a Trump supporter, who ties back Trump's like attempted assassination to crime, who then turns around and says, I still think it was fake. Okay? Trump supporter who believes that Trump actually tried to get himself assassinated is the best guy. That is only the type of guy you can find in like a state like Florida. You know what I mean? It's so sick. It's awesome.
He comes back up, and then all of a sudden it's a little blood here and there, where to me, and ROU on YouTube, it looked a little bit,
fake to me.
You know.
That's why I said what I said.
Okay.
You know, because I mean, whenever you see, or if you saw somebody get shot in real life, somebody get hit, the blood splatters immediately. So it just looked.
You don't think he's a Trump supporter? No, he said it already. He said he loves Trump. No, he definitely is a Trump supporter. He literally said very openly that he loves Trump and he is a Trump supporter.
Like it was a little fake to me, because it was.
Okay.
But, you know, I hope he's okay, though.
If you could say anything to President Trump, what would you say?
Think before you speak. Honestly, would be it.
That's what. So knowing he got shot, you would tell him. Well, no, anything. So why would you ask him, or why would you give him advice to think before he spoke?
I think a lot of times you get to a point where you have so much power that you feel your words don't make an impact or an effect. But I think when you have such power, your words have the greatest impact, so you have to be very cautious and careful in how you choose those words, knowing that it can have lasting repercussions that you may not even be aware and just ricochet into a lot of negativity. Case in point with everything that happened after the election when he did lose. He said one thing.
Amazing. She's amazing. See? There's brilliance in all of this. She's also absolutely correct. Like more correct than fucking all of the CNN people being like, oh, this is a horrific moment in American history. I'm so saddened by the fact that, like, I'm so saddened by the fact that you know, the person that we've been calling Hitler for the past fucking 8 years got shot at. It's like, it doesn't make sense.
Did another thing, it kind of had a whole negative repercussions from that. So just think before you speak. In regards to him being shot, again, I don't think anyone deserves that. Yeah. I think that was very unfortunate. Don't wish that upon anyone, no matter how horrible of a human you may or may not be, no matter what your office is. But just overall as a leader, think before you speak and think of the effects it's going to have and the impact you're leaving.
So I wonder, because you know, you say think before you speak. You mentioned last election. We know what happened there at the Capitol. Do you think the media and the Democrats who have been constantly calling him, you know, N-A-Z-I-E, I can't say these words because I'll get censored, or calling him, you know, a dictator and he's committing genocide and he's taking away women's rights, do you think they have any, you know, say in, you know, maybe they should also speak, or think before they speak? Could this have been something that maybe they've driven too as well, hate in this country towards him, saying these things about him?
Most definitely, and I also think they are sensationalizing this. I know as we were driving up here, we're actually staying in Orlando, and I was talking to the teenagers in the car, and I was telling them, you know,
the political fragility demonstrated, and just like overwhelming fragility demonstrated by the average fucking Republican at any given moment is hilarious. Like, we don't know all the other shit that you say all the fucking time. It's crazy. Like, the equation goes as such. I get to say Nazi shit, okay? And if you then turn around and go, hey man, that sounds like you're saying some Nazi shit, then you're in the wrong for calling me out for saying Nazi shit. It's like, what are we supposed to do? Just like stand aside and then agree with you? That's what it is? I guess we